Driving the kids to the sitter. You drop everything when the light hits the garden like that, especially the keys and the baby, the crowded room of last night's argument. The paper says rain, a morning your husband does not kiss you. Even the children notice today is different. They don't fight over the front seat or say they are sorry. You climb into the car, reliable, red, with 4 doors, 10 years of marriage. When you back out of the driveway, the light hits the side of the house, takes your breath away. On days like this, the sun rises because it has to. Slow oracles. He thinks he's found a way to sing it, as if you are the farmer's only daughter, and he, a shiftless city boy, must win the girl. He takes you to his mother's grave, runs your fingers over the stone letters of her name, a folk song, a medley. For this, you would give the rest of your life, the world now, an oracle. At the end of August, swallows play the moon at the barn dance. The harvest will be good. Saturday nights. When they climb the hill, their mouths open wide to the hoot and the history of moon. Teenagers drinking canned beer and howling after dark. When faith unpacks the voices stumbling over the highest Douglas fir, then crashing through my living room windows. Sometimes they can't find their way, miss the trail completely, spill drunken off the rocks and over stumps. Other times, they throw what they can off the top, wait for the echoes to drop. I run to see what's falling, like an angel or a dorm matron leading them to the gate. The blonde ones land in the garden. So this is heaven. Onions, carrots, garlic, peas, planted and marked with string. If I knew what to say, it would be simple. You have fallen. It is all right. But I say nothing, and in the morning, they are gone. Death can't help Jim build the fence. We found Granny sitting straight up in the clawfoot, chest deep, water still warm. Who doesn't want to die like that? Like plugging in the kettle, like peeling an orange in one long strip. Because dying can be all thumbs, making a mess of things, trying to be gentle. Treatments on Tuesdays, time-released painkillers, they're flat on your back, implications. I'll say it first. We're not afraid, death, but could you move out of the kitchen? There's no room in Harry's garden either, so don't be putting on your gum boots or the straw hat you tried on at the market last weekend. Put down that rake. Everybody's waiting, and Jim's needing help building the fence. What can you do? Measure? Saw? Your skills are few, Death. Fetch the beer, the level, then what? The crazy maps. Mother dies in a hospital bed in Peterborough, 30 miles north of where she was born. The leaves turn and fall into snow, roads slippery tonight, a storm of memory in the headlights, and this one bullies its way to center stage. The truth? She's gone. It's snowing. We can't find Father. When he hears the news, he drives in circles, lost in the cul-de-sacs south of the city, amazed how streets he'd driven all his life narrow and disappear. And his red car, window cracked an inch, smoke fumes a thin line toward starlight. Cigarette after cigarette dropped in the suburbs on the crazy maps of grief. Like a stranger arriving after midnight, he can't say where he's been, coat open, tie askew, everybody thinking he was the one who would go first. Silence replaces her, and snow spins a requiem outside the window with city lights fading under full cloud, the first hour without her. This early fall morning, October, no one speaking of the future, no one speaking of the past. We are stuck in private thoughts, the swirl and pull of the season, sounds we hear when we sleep, furnace, fridge, fact. Those spiders in a jar. Nobody's allowed to get real close because a boy's just a kid in a small town. But the bird dropped by the mysteries outside the kitchen window is ours, so hands off. We stare like we do at Sunday school. Too many elbows, not enough bench. Bow-tied and bored. We stare at the dead. Something's got to be done. March like mini pallbearers, solemn, sure-footed, down the lane to the lake. We want to hold it. We want to see what the fuss is all about. Spiders in a jar. Mosquito, moth, frog. Last winter, Leo's dog, then Mr. Skibinski, then Gran. Take turns passing bird from boy to box, turned coffin in the center of the dock. Marbles, string, paper clips, rock, everything we've got falls into that box, so the bird can return, comfortable now, with whatever it is that's down there.